Hello class! Today we are going to be moving through a mindful, slow flow in order to wake up the sides of the body, into the back of the legs, the glutes and the hamstrings. So we are going to get right into it today, standing at the top of our mat, Samastiti pose or standing pose. The feet can be together or hip width apart, and let's open the palms to face the front of the room. Start to drop the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Keep the mouth sealed. 2 more breaths here. Keeping the eyelids soft or closed. And then let's begin to add movement to our breath, syncing the movement to the breath. So inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, draw them down the back and away from the ears. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. And exhale, drop them away from the ears. Let's start to add some shoulder rotations. Inhale to draw circles forward with the shoulders. Soften through the neck muscles. And then pause and start to circle in the opposite way. So drawing circles towards the back with your shoulders. Listening to the breath. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Start to draw little circles with the nose. This should feel very nice into the sides of the neck, back of the neck. Pause and then start to circle in the opposite direction. Finding very subtle, small circles. Don't force an opening too much here. Just let your intuition guide these circles. Lifting the head back to center. Palms are still behind the back, fingers interlaced. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the bind. Let the palms fall up and overhead. Now, depending on how tight the legs feel today, you might want to start micro bending into the knees. Keep relaxing through the chest, letting the arms fall up and overhead. We're going to stay here for 2 more full breaths. Remember that this practice is all about mindfulness and moving with intention. So we want to make sure that we are aware of the body, aware of the breath. Gently release the fingertips, float them towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Hands are on the mat or on the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. One last round here. Inhale, straight spine. Notice how the hamstrings feel here, opening through the back of the legs. And exhale, folds. Wonderful job, guys. Press into the palms, step back to plank. Palms are underneath the shoulders. Find that connection to your core. So strong abdomen. Start to think about sucking the navel in towards the spine. Maybe you find slight rocks back and forth. And start to connect with the breath here. Breathing in through the nose. And exhale, gently kissing the knees to the mat. Inhale, lift, full plank. Exhale, kiss the knees to the mat. Inhale, full plank. Exhale, kiss the knees to the mat. Then start to slide the palms towards the body, almost as if you're ragdolling towards the back of the mat, finding a seat onto the heels. Sit nice and tall. Should feel really good into the soles of the feet. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Take a moment here, just notice how the body feels so far. Committing to staying in the present moment. Start to walk the palms forward. Start to lift the seat and come up onto the shins. You can release the toes, tops of the feet, press into the mat. Coming into some lateral openings, dip the right fingers towards the ground. Start to reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Now your right fingertips may be able to touch the mat here, or maybe they hover. The main point here is we want to keep our chest open and lifted. So notice if you're collapsing forward, really try to adjust through the spine, extending through the spine, lifting the chest. Breathing into the left side body. Take one more deep breath in. Inhale, lift the right fingertips, coming to center. Exhale, release the left fingertips to the mat or hovering above the mat. Breathing into the right side. Inhale, lift the left fingertips. Let's find this once more on each side. Exhale, release the right fingertips. Find length in the left side of the body. Open heart, full breath in and out the nose. Lifting the right fingertips. Last time, left side, left fingertips come towards the mat as much as you can. Breathe into the right side. And exhale, lift the left fingertips. Release the palms in front of you. Find a tabletop position. Let's take our cat-cows, but this time flip the fingers to face towards the body. So both palms flipping the fingers to face the body, opening through the wrists as we take our cat-cows. Neutral spine to begin, and then begin to dip the belly, open the heart, take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the chin in. Keep moving with the breath. Notice the sensation into the spine. And know that this is a different cat-cow than when your fingertips are facing the front of the mat. So if you feel like you're having some trouble here, opening through the heart and then tucking the tailbone and arching through the spine, don't worry, even if they're minor movements. Just let yourself flow with the breath. One more round. Gently peel the left palm up, point the fingertips towards the edge of the mat, then the right palm facing towards the right side of the mat, and then eventually bringing the fingertips to face the front of the mat. Curl the toes, walk the hands forward, press up to your first downward dog. Maybe pedaling the dog here for a second, or maybe it feels good to keep the heels pressed towards the ground. Tuning in with your own frequency of how you feel today. One more deep breath in and out the nose here. Begin to lift the right foot, extend the leg, three-legged dog. Bend into the right knee, draw the foot towards the body, open the hip. You're shining the right hip towards the right side of the room. Maybe start to release the left heel towards the ground a little bit more. And let's begin to lubricate the hip joint. So start to circle the right knee one way. Of course, following the breath. Notice if you're holding the breath. That's okay, you're human. Just come back to bringing your conscious awareness to the breath. Pause and then begin to start creating circles in the opposite direction. Eventually opening the hip one more time, shining the right hip towards the right side. Then extend the right leg, square the hips, three-legged dog, draw the right knee in, step the foot through, rock back and forth. Light onto the fingertips, extending through the spine. Left palm presses into the mat, extend the right arm, twist. Breathing into the whole chest, fill the lungs with air. Exhale, gently release the right palm, release the back knee, top of the foot. And let's start to heel toe the right foot towards the edge of the mat. Maybe rolling onto the outer edge of the foot, coming into our lizard lunge. Stay onto the palms or use the right palm to push the right knee away. Ever so gently. Breathing into the hips. Full breath in and out. Gently roll back onto the sole of the foot. Heel toe the right foot back to center. Finding your low lunge, we're gonna curl the back toes, lift the back knee, and then step the back foot to the middle of the mat. Extend both legs and find a pyramid shape between the legs. This is our pyramid pose. Start to fold over the right leg. Pull the right hip crease back. You should feel quite an intense stretch into the right hamstring. Let your upper body hang heavy here. We'll stay here for 3 full breaths. Walk the left palm to the outside of the right foot, coming into our revolved triangle. Start to extend the right arm, stacking the shoulders, opening across the chest. Breathing into the right IT band here. Keep trying to press into the left fingertips. 1 more full breath. And exhale, gently gaze to the mat, release the right palm, micro bend into the right knee. Coming into our standing split, start to lift the left foot and extend the left foot towards the ceiling. And then maybe take a bind, wrap the right hand around the back of the right ankle and then pull the head in closer towards the right shin. Breathe, breathe into the back of the right leg. Keeping the mouth sealed as you practice controlling your breath. Deep inhales in, deep exhales out. And gently microbend into the right knee, step the left foot back, find your low lunge. Walk the palms to the center of the mat, opening up to a wide-legged forward fold. Rest the crown of the head towards the mat. Feet are parallel to the left edge of the mat. Breathing into the back. Mindful movements. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Start to walk the palms towards the left foot, pivoting on both feet, finding a low lunge, facing the opposite side of the mat. Press the palms into the mat and then step the left foot back, find your three-legged dog. Bend into the left knee, draw the foot towards the body. Start to circle the left knee one way. Relax the right heel towards the ground. And then pause and start to circle in the opposite direction. Working on that connection to our breath. Shine the left hip towards the left side of the room. One more breath. Exhale, extend the left leg, three-legged dog. Draw the left knee in towards the chest, slightly step it through. Finding your low lunge, rock back and forth. Coming light onto the fingertips, extending the spine. Keeping your facial features soft. Let's start to release the back knee, top of the foot. Heel toe the left foot to the edge of the mat. Maybe roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. You can stay onto both palms or maybe press the left knee away with the left palm. Breathing into the hips. And gently come back onto the left sole of the foot, heel toe the foot back to center. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. And then let's start to twist to the left, pick up the left palm, open up across the heart, stack the shoulders. Breathe into the lungs. And exhale, gently release the left palm. Start to walk the right foot to the center of the mat or the middle of the mat, extending both legs, finding your pyramid shape on the opposite side. So this time we're pulling the left hip crease back, folding over the left leg, feeling direct sensations into the left hamstring. One more full breath in and out. Walk the right palm to the outside edge of the left foot, coming into our revolved triangle. Start to glide your left palm along the right forearm across the chest, and then eventually opening up towards the ceiling. Breathe into the left IT band. And gently release the left palm. Micro bend into the left knee, coming into standing splits. Pick up the right foot, draw it towards the ceiling, opening and shining the right hip crease towards the right side. And maybe you add your bind. Left palm comes to wrap around the back of the left ankle. Pull the head in closer towards the shin. Breathe into the left hamstring, glute, 2 more breaths. And gently release the right foot with control, low lunge. Walk the palms to the center of the mat, pivot on the feet, find your wide-legged stance. Maybe heel toe a little bit further out, opening deeper into the hips. Relax the crown of the head to the mat. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And then heel toe the feet in towards center. Finding our malasana or yogi squat. Heels are pointing in, toes are pointing out. Bending into the knees and drawing the seat towards the mat, maybe rocking side to side. Palms can come by the heart, bending into the elbows, pressing into the knees, opening into the hips. Nice long spine. I'm going to give you a couple variations here. So you can release the left palm in front of the left foot and open up to twist, extending the right arm. Stay here and focusing on your breath, or maybe binding, wrapping the left arm around the left knee, drawing the right palm towards the left. Maybe the fingers touch, and then looking over the right shoulder, pulling the right shoulder away from the right ear. Doesn't matter which variation you've landed in today. Drop into your breath. Keep establishing that connection and committing to the idea of staying mindful the whole practice. Gently release the bind, open up to your twist. We'll all bring the palms to our heart. And then moving to the opposite side, right palm presses in front of the right foot, extend the left arm, twist. Maybe stay here, or maybe wrap the right arm around the right knee, draw the left fingertips to meet the right touching hands. Pull the left shoulder away from the left ear. Gaze over the left shoulder. Deep belly breaths here. Gently release hold of the fingertips. Open up to your twist. Palms touch at the heart. Let's all take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and release. Draw the palms behind the back and let the seat come onto the mat. Coming into your Bakasana, soles of the feet touch, knees are wide. Wrap the hands around the toes, sit nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend into the elbows, fold forward. Let the crown of your head point towards the feet. And start to send your breath towards the hips. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. We're practicing our breath or our prana by establishing a controlled inhale and exhale through the nose. If we tend to breathe from the mouth, then it really sets our nervous system into fight or flight mode. So we really want to practice breathing in and out the nose. can gently begin to release the grip of the fingers, start to lift the head, coming to a seated position. We're going to draw the palms outside the knees, draw the knees in, and then swing the legs to face the back of the mat. From here, we're going to come into half hero pose on each side. So starting with the right leg, bend into the right knee and draw the foot towards the body. Left leg is fully extended. If you have a block at home and you want to incorporate a block, you can always have it by the side of your mat here. From here, just start to walk the palms towards the back. Now you may want to stay onto the palms, and that's enough of an opening into the right glute and the hips. Or maybe you want to bend into the elbows, coming onto the elbows. Keep pressing into the elbows to lift the chest. You want an open heart, and maybe release the back of the head. Equal soft inhales in, equal soft exhales out. You can draw the chin in towards the chest if you had the head relaxed and hanging back. Start to press into the palms to lift the heart. And then extend the right leg, move to the left side, bend into the left knee, draw the foot in towards the body. And each side is different, so just play around here and explore, maybe keeping onto the palms, or maybe bending into the elbows, coming into a deeper variation. And maybe you want to drop the crown of the head to face towards the mat, opening through the throat chakra. Breathing in and out. Start to draw the chin in towards the chest. Press one palm into the mat and then the other. And then we're going to bend into both knees, swing the legs to the side, and come to sit onto the heels. Starting in a supported hero. So if you have your block at home, you can place the block underneath your seat. Feet are by your side, tucked in. This is your supported hero pose. Now, if you don't have a block at home, you can always use just a really large book or maybe a stack of 2 or 3 books to come to sit onto that for support. Start to settle down, relaxing through the body, softening through the muscles. Notice where your breath is at. Now you have an option to stay here in your supported hero, taking a couple breaths, or maybe after opening up through the back of the legs so much and coming into our half hero on each side, you want to try to come into the full hero so you can remove the block or the books. And then just start to walk the palms towards the back and then bend into the elbows, same idea. Coming onto the elbows, maybe releasing the crown of the head to point towards the mat. And if you feel like you got this and you feel you have a little bit more space in the body, maybe you release the elbows and fully rest the back. Either way, whatever variation you've chosen, even if you're in supported hero, commit to being here with yourself. A little mindfulness goes a long way. If you're down in your full hero, you can bend into the elbows, press into the elbows to lift the head. Then everyone can press into their palms, coming to sit in your supported hero. Place the block underneath the seat and rest the palms open over the thighs, closing the eyes. Just observe the tingling or the sensations that you may feel running up and down the legs. Notice the length of your spine. See if there's anywhere where you feel like you're hovering or you're hunched forward. See if you can extend through the spine just a tiny bit more. Coming back to the breath. Your breath is soft, effortless. There's no force, there's no rules. Just let your breath be as it naturally is in this moment. Wonderful. Start to bring your weight forward. Remove the block or the stack of books. Come to sit onto the mat, coming into one final pose, extending the legs in front of us, flexing the feet. Sitting nice and tall, dropping the shoulders. Let's inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. You can always bend into the knees here. Breathe into the whole back of the body. Gently release hold of your grip, stack the spine vertebra by vertebra. And then start to bend into the knees, come to a cross-legged position. Now you have two options here. You can close the practice with me, or you can pause the video here and stay here for a seated meditation, continuing to focus on your breath, being mindful and in the present moment. If you are looking to close the practice with me today, just rest the palms over the knees. Close the eyes. Start to notice the energy that you've cultivated here. Just observe how you feel now versus at the beginning of practice. A lot of our day is go, go, go in survival mode, and it's really important for us to be able to take the time to slow down, to find what feels good in our body, to notice our breath, to even acknowledge that we have the power to establish a connection to our breath. And I am really proud of you for taking the time for yourself to do this today. We'll end on this high note as we inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bend into the elbows, draw the palms to the heart, and you can slowly bow forward to close the practice together. Namaste. Slowly making your way up. Thank you for practicing today. I will see you next time. Bye.